Josh McKinnon here with eXp Realty, and I am here with my great friend Mila Newcomb, and she is a mortgage broker with Dominion Lending. And today we're going to be talking about the mortgage approval process. So I'm a brand new excited buyer. I want to buy my first home or multiple homes, but I get this crazy thing from you and it says, here's your application. What is the mortgage application really all about?
Okay, well, thanks for asking me today, Josh. It's great to explain all this. Generally speaking, I would either meet a client at the office or we could do it over phone. Occasionally, some people just want it sent through the email. They work, weird hours, so they'll go through it themselves. First things first is going to be address. Make sure that this is correct. I'm going to put this into the credit bureau when I pull, and if it's not right, I'm going to get a little notification, and then I'm going to have to call you, and it's just going to slow the process down a little bit. So make sure that's really correct. It does say to have 3 years. Just because you've moved around a lot doesn't mean that you're not. It's good to have that 3-year history of address because we can compare it to the credit bureau and make sure that your identity hasn't been stolen and just everything matches up. So don't worry that you haven't been at a place forever. That's fine. Next would be marital status. This is a big one. Don't breeze over this. Don't breeze over dependents. If you've been divorced, the first question is going to be, do you have a separation agreement? Because if you do, you're either paying for or receiving child support or spousal support, and that's going to change your income qualification. So it's a really big one. Might seem small, but it's not. Next would be income, and it's same thing, 3 years. But if you haven't been at your job for 3 years, that's okay. Here in Alberta, it's really common to have trades. It's really common to be on a site for a certain amount of time and then be at another site for, say, a year. Really common. We've got pipe fitters, we've got electricians. It's, Alberta's growing and this is common. Don't worry. Just try to be detailed. Try to create that timeline so that they can see and it all makes sense. How you're paid, really try to be detailed about that. For instance, if you think that you're paid semi-monthly, which is 24 checks a year, but you're actually paid bi-weekly, which would be 26 checks in 1 year, those are 2 checks difference. That's a really big jump for income. So it's important. Try to get all those details out as best you can, even how much you're paid an hour. Your liabilities, same thing. So car payments, if you're paying bi-weekly or monthly, those are really big difference. So again, be really specific. When you're done with that, you're probably going to feel like, man, I'm really oversharing and this is a lot of details. And sorry that it feels that way, but it's really important because it's my job to take all of these details, compile them together, and find a lender that's going to allow you to fit into their guideline. That's the really nice thing about working with a broker is I've got all these different banks and lenders to choose from. Therefore, I have all these different guidelines. So giving me as many details as possible is going to make the process way better and way smoother.
Wow. See, so it really, we're telling a story, are we not, when we put a mortgage application in?
Yeah, we are, for sure.
Excellent. And that's why I love when my clients choose to work with a mortgage broker, especially someone like yourself who knows a lot about the products and what's going on. You are getting a highly qualified person. The banks are paying her to rate shop for you and to find the very best product. And you are going to sit at home in your pajamas and do your application while she goes to work and does all the tough stuff for you. So I am always so impressed by somebody like yourself who is willing to take a few moments and share some of your knowledge with so many people out there that really do need to know Mila. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Josh. It was great.
Well, we'll send this out into the world and see what everybody thought about mortgage applications.